rolling with Nat 20. I'm Nat 20. And we are back, finally. The long-awaited Adventurer Manager series is reborn. No longer in beta, released in full form about a month ago. Checked it out a little bit, haven't dug too deep into it, didn't want to get too far into it without you guys. We'll check out Iron Man, Permadeath for Adventurers. We're just gonna go in as hard as we can. Happening right now in a video game a couple feet or centimeters away from your face. Or, you know, miles away in my living room, because you're not here. But, you know, that's okay. We can manage this adventure together. Through the power of the interweb. Episode 1. A new joke. What did one ocean say to the other ocean? Nothing. They just waved. Episode 2. A new pope. It is a period of oppression. Secret heir to a kingdom, sleeping in a not-so-hidden castle, has just awoken from a very long nap. The parents of this heir were king and queen of the land of Adventuria, betrayed by their court wizard, the illusionist Mirage. They were brutally murdered and their throne seized. The people of the kingdom of Adventuria have just won their first victory against the evil illusionist Mirage. During the battle, halfling spies managed to steal secret maps leading to Mirage's castle in the sky, a magically armored fortress with enough power to destroy an entire kingdom. Pursued by Mirage and his sinister magic, this secret heir has the power to save and restore freedom to the many races of the kingdom. Dun dun dun! So we get to play this heir, and it's going to start us off here as soon as it's done scrolling the text up into space. And just blinking the stars at us for a moment. Yeah, you blink them stars. We get greeted by the court jester. Your grace, you must awaken post-haste and wash that dirty face. The realm need your sweet embrace. Put on some garments right this moment. Alright, well, I want to be... I don't think it really matters what you make your guy, so I'm just going to make my guy a giant. Of course, he's going to be Nat 20, because I'm Nat 20. And let's give him some hair. I kind of like that afro-looking thing. Kind of underneath the crown. Give it a different crown. Crown's kind of annoying. Ooh, a little pirate hat looking thing. Yeah. Change these eye colors to something more sinister. There's no sinister options. Alright, I guess we have to be benevolent. Well, I'm going to keep the pimp robe then, and just go with a light bluish, greenish, tealish eye color. I may be a tad bit colorblind. Shh. I don't know. How do you test for that? I mean, I guess you just kind of look at colors and ask other people and kind of see if what you see lines up with them, but I don't know. That seems fine. It'll be cool. Yeah. Whoa, wait. Beard styles. We can get a beard? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we've made our way to no beard. We'll create this guy. Great! Now that you're awake, we can bake our cake. Apologies, pathologies. I forgot you do not bake. Now we must make haste. The evil Mirage needs your medieval barrage. Forgive me, your grace. I am in desperate need of your assistance, says this old lady. I know you have no formal army built, but my dear husband went to the store to buy some groceries, and I believe I saw him walking towards a cave. My dear old lady, his grace doesn't have the time for your husband's disgrace. Please, your grace. I'm certain the town of Humania will be willing to assist you in your journey to defeat the evil Mirage if you help me with my husband. Maybe the old bag is right. If Humania were to join in our plight, we most certainly would be put up quite the fight. I gotta say, this blue on brown thing is kind of hurting my eyes a little bit. Kind of wonder if I can change the text color at some point. I love the Jester's dialogue, though. It's so great. Oh, thank you, your grace. Your assistance will not be forgotten. Jeff the warrior, your grace. I have humbly served thee through my childhood. Let me bear this burden and serve thee in this manner. Send me to the cave to rescue this old man. Don't lag. Click Humania to accept the hag's adventure. Alright. I can't really go anywhere else, can I? Can I just say no? I can just, yeah, I can say no and go over here to the Dark Elfia. Who are you? Why are you here in Dark Elfia? Ugh, you're the new ruler, eh? Great. Well, enjoy your stay, or don't. We don't care. Now, I click on this dude and I can hire an adventurer, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to hire me a cleric. Do I want a male or female? Doesn't matter to me. We're just going to hire a cleric. Boom. I know the game didn't tell me to do this. This is insider information. Don't jump straight into the mission. You're going to want a crew of at least 4 people first. The way that the game works now is that each one of these cities is owned by a race. Dark elves, gnomes, humans, dwarfs, giants, you know. They don't try to make it hard to figure out at all. I mean, Halflingia is going to have halflings. Alright, they're going to be halflings in here. Welcome to humble Halflingia. Please remove your shoes and enjoy the lush grass. We have fresh margaritas and foot cream for your travels. And we can get a nice little rogue over here. Now I do want a rogue. If I remember correctly, Jeff is always a warrior. And so we have Jeff the warrior. Oh, but we have more Jester things to say. Cucumbers, look at all those numbers and icons, attributes in the middle effect. The stats to the left, but it's all too technical for me. I'm sure you can figure out the figures. To the right may outfit your selected adventurer with top-notch equipment. Click an equipment slot around your adventurer to filter the equipment to the right. Oh, ballistics. Ballistics? Is that really ballistics? Okay. Oh, ballistics. You can also single-click any piece of equipment to view its statistics. You may also click the various sorting filters to make things easier. Alright. Cool. Cool. Jeff is a warrior. We got our little warrior, cleric, rogue, and I just want to finish this up with a nice little ranger. Welcome to Elfia. While you are not as beautiful as we elves, we are glad to provide service for you. We are glad to provide services to you, Your Grace. I thought I heard a voice and it really threw me off. But it wasn't loud enough for me to hear or understand. I don't hear anything happening now that I think about it. I'm going to hire a dude. I'm going to hire myself a ranger. Whoa. I heard that. Back into the cave we go, YOLO. Is there something wrong with my sound options? Music? Sound? No? There? They're there. So, okay. Well, alright, let's go into this cave now. Ah, Humania, home of the humans in Cumin. The first thing we must do is accept our adventure. Click the old lady to see the list of available adventurers. Coabity? Is that what it's saying? I don't know. These are the adventures that are offered by the old lady. Each completed adventure gives you and your adventurers XP, which allows you to take higher level adventures. So make haste, there's no time to waste. Click the adventure, rescue Bill! Alright, we will rescue Bill. Make haste to the cave. You should now see crossed swords above the cave where the adventure is located. Let's get motivated. Click the cave. Alright, the Jester's seeming a little contrived now. Your first adventure. This will be quite the venture. Grow some thick skin. Click begin. Whoa. Alright. Wipe off all that perspiration. This is the important adventure preparation scene. Here you organize your adventures by clicking the empty silhouettes and selecting the one that you want to utilize. You should place your tough adventurers in the front, and at the back ones are not up to snuff. Okay. I also heard there may be some unique bonuses based on their arrangements in the future. Try many replacements. Try many replacements. Oh man, this Jester's... I cannot just cold read this Jester's text. It is not easy. It is kind of small. An adventuring party is normally 4 adventurers, but right now all you have is Jeff the chef. So place him in an appropriate space. Nope, I didn't listen to your earlier bullshit, and I have way more than that. But I do want to go check out these real quick, because I want to see if I can squelch MP. Hide fast forward warnings. Nah, we'll hide those later, maybe when more is known about them. Alright, let's go finish. Rescuing Bill. We're going to put Jeff up in the front here. When you're ready, keep steady and click go. But I'm not, because I'm going to have Brian. Lady? Okay. I'm cool with it being a lady, it's just I wasn't expecting Brian to be a lady. We can change the names. Pink. I will. Oh, I do want Pink back here. And we're gonna have our cleric Ari over here. And we randomly got a bunch of ladies to go with Jeff. Jeff's little party. Whoa! There's the music. Here we go. This is the dungeon map, and figuring it out is a snap. The squares are rooms, and the adventure icon represents your current location. Certain events and encounters are also displayed as icons, such as the entrance room that you are standing in. Rooms may have connecting hallways, nodes to indicate the different directions you may travel in. Try not to unravel. Possible directions are indicated by the compass, which is the primary way you navigate your adventures through the dungeon. Right now you may only travel east, so click east and you see Jeff start running. How stunning! Yes, but I have everyone, so we will see everyone going east. This is how you go through adventures. We go east and we'll probably run into an encounter. Oh, egads, a rat! Scat, you dirty rat! Looks like he's not gonna run, so we'll have to fight. This is your basic attack. Click it now and prepare. Yeah! Cut the rat with cuts and magics and more cuts. Great job, you slurred the dirty rat. Now we have to figure out a way out of this dank place. Oh, what a drawing of blank. I know, let's use the portal. Your portal ability allows you to return to the world map from inside a dungeon. Don't worry, I won't question your nobility. Check it to send Jeff home. Alright, let's go home. Portal time! Now is just the tutorial of how to do a basic adventure. We need to return to the old lady to complete the adventure, yada yada. Hooray, that was child's play. Click the old lady to complete your first adventure. I'm gonna complete this. I'm gonna get myself 3 rare items, a legendary item. Oh no. Alright, so the way this works out. 3 rare items for defeating the main boss of an area, which for that one was the rat. Then 1 legendary item for defeating at least 1 mini-boss of an area. There was no mini-bosses of the area, so these, I can't even get these for this. But that's okay, that was a really easy quest. And then a mythical one if you defeat both mini-bosses. So when you go into a dungeon, there's generally the main boss and 2 mini-bosses, and you're gonna want to find all of them. You killed my pet dog! My apologies, kind sir. Your wife sent me to rescue you from this foul cave, and I slew a rat, not a dog. Foul cave? I was at the market. But sir, you were in a foul cave. Bah! Kids these days. Oh, thank you, your grace, for rescuing my dear old husband. The town of Humania has agreed to open its gates to you in return. Your grace, the town of Humania has a new adventure. Oh yes? We have a giant problem. We can investigate the caves for the signs of the Loaf Eater. Wow, Bazow, a story adventure. These adventures are required in order for you to progress, but don't stress. I've heard the rewards are fit for lords. Fabulous, it's your grace. Oh my goodness, this is such a rush. I haven't felt this way since Gary threw me that party at the White Swallow Tavern. That was such a night. Oh, if only you could have seen what Ron was wearing that night. Oh my, it would have made your sword come right out of its scabbard. Oh dear, sorry to ramble on and on, your grace. I know you must be very busy. I have a huge problem. Haha, now. I know what you're thinking, you devil you, but it's not that. It's my delicious cupcakes, your grace. I think something foul and horrible and huge is eating all of them. I enter my bakery every morning and find giant piles of poop, and all of my cupcakes are gone. Please, if you do not find the time to look into this big problem, if you could find the time to look into this big problem, I'd make you super special, super royal cupcakes. I'm pretty sure I saw some gross footprints leading to the cave. Maybe you should check out that way. Poof woof! That guy is quite the character. Good thing he's not the narrator. Better get over to that cave so we can see what's going on about. This adventure will be more difficult, so we'll need to hire 3 new adventurers. You're going to explain what I explained earlier, so I'm just going to skip what you said because I wanted to do it sooner. We're going to deal with this. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one more tip I can't skip. When arranging a party, pay attention to the type of weapon the adventurer uses because it determines how far away they can attack, because not all weapons can attack from the back. Short weapons like daggers and swords can only attack 1 row away, while longer weapons like 2-handed axes and polearms can attack 2 rows away. Hooray! Ranged weapons can strike blows to any rows. Have no fear, I think you can handle it from here. I'll return when you have completed your adventure. We will begin our first true adventure, and what will probably be our only non-edited adventure after the initial adventure we had in Tutorial Land. I'm going to run in here, there's going to be cubs and bees, and we're just going to whack them. This is going to be pretty quick because I don't have a whole lot of options. We're just going to take out all these things. When it narrows down to one enemy, all you have to do is hit. Right click to pick up weapons. I got myself a magical hat of some sort. I'm going to check that out real quick. Oh, I got some magical weapons from doing stuff. We'll put this on Jeff. Give him that. Give him some armor. That hat can go on. I guess I'll put that on my cleric for the focus. And we'll put this magical crossbow on my ranger for the rangedness. We will continue onward. In later episodes, I will probably be skipping a lot of the combats and stuff because they start to get pretty repetitive. Just sort of showing you highlights of the battles, maybe speeding through them. But for this first episode, I think we're going to do it pretty raw. If you want to see more raw, my entire last playthrough of this was pretty raw, and you'll see a couple episodes of that and kind of see why I don't think many people are really going to want to see this raw. I think people are going to appreciate my edits. Let's see. Go with that. There we go. We found this chest over here. Now we gotta go back and find the wolf and the bear and Fang, because I'm not done until I kill them all. Oh, I'm getting everything. I'm getting them all. We're coming through here. Jeff is taking some damage, but that's okay. That's why we got a cleric. We're gonna cheap shot this rat for a little extra damage and kill the rat in one hit. Minor heal on Jeff to raise him up a little bit. And just deal with attacking things. Now, here's the thing with the Ranger. The Mongoose Bite is your starting attack and it hits enemies for 90% spell power, but I don't like using the Ranger for spell power, so that's not really going to see much use. I will probably upgrade the Ranger and get better skills for the way I like to play the Ranger later. And that was a material. There's a crafting system in this game, which we will be exploring. I'm rather excited about that. Brian thinks this area is too silly. What do you do? Ignore it or cry? Sometimes these encounters don't make a heck of a lot of sense, but I'm generally inclined to go with them. Cry. Everyone has recovered from crying. Everyone had a good cry, and now get a little health back from it. That's pretty cool. Good job, Brian. Ooh, rats and spiders. You better not let them get us. Now, this first adventure is kind of the gimme adventure. It's teaching you how the mechanics of the game work, throwing some really easy monsters at you. It's kind of letting you get a feel for how everything is going to go down in the future, but believe me, it's going to get tougher, and we turn on Iron Man, so anybody who dies is going to die forever, and I'm sure people are going to die in my dumbass decisions. Brian is bleeding. What do? Crush them? I'm not going to crush them. I ignore it. It's weird. Brian is bleeding. Crush them? Sometimes I think parts of this game aren't completely done. But it is still a lot of fun. I like this game. Alright, we found our first big enemy, the bear. And he's going to cause some problems, so we need to get to him. Now, what they were explaining earlier is I can't necessarily get to him with my small weapons like this. He has a ranged attack, but I'm actually going to use him to heal up Brian, who's taking some damage, and he's my only healer. Well, she. I might just refer to everybody as he, she interchangeably. I don't know. The names will change later. You can change the names. I'll show you that at some point. But what I was describing now is ranged attacks can go through all of it. Short range attacks can only hit one row. But I could give these guys like spears or pole arms, and then they would be able to get back and hit at that bear. However, not the time to worry about any of that. This bear doesn't seem to be too big of a problem. We're just going to try to get back at that bear as quick as we can. In fact, more rounds of combat gives us more healing, so we're healing a lot more than we're taking. So, I'm not worried in the least. I'm going to cheap shot this bear. Oh, miss! Minor heal up on Pink, who needs the help. It's really nice having the bar in the numbers so I can just real quick see who needs what. Taunt will focus all attacks over on Jeff, as well as cause there to be a defense drop for a certain amount of time. We'll look more into that in a sec. Pretty sure Jeff will probably get another round before... Here we go, Taunt. Reduces armor by 12% for 3 rounds. Also takes 500% weapon damage as threat. We're going to kill this bear, take out our first mini-boss, and open this up and get a nice ring, some hats, all sorts of cool goodies. We're going to have to check some of this out and equip it. Jeff the Warrior, are you going to need this? Yep, life on hit, reflect damage, I like all that. Ooh, this, yeah, you're going to have to wear that. Get some nice, wonderful, legendary equipment? Yeah. Okay, what can you wear? Some strength and focus. That seems like it'd be useful to use. Is this better than what you got? Some more wisdom, higher crit hit chance. Yeah. Wisdom is what I really want to focus on as far as my cleric goes, because wisdom is what makes my heals higher. Throw that on for good measure, for some good defense. What can I put on you to be worthwhile? Yeah, we'll throw that on you. And is anybody kind of not wearing anything that they should be wearing? I think that I have everything good for now. Alright, we have to go back out and find that wolf. This first episode might be longer than the later episodes will be. I just kind of want to finish up this first... I wanted to finish up the tutorials and show off this first dungeon real quick, and then we'll start the next episode by digging into some of the features like castle building and getting some adventurers that aren't going to be part of our main party or interchangeably part of our main party situationally. We'll see. I haven't really gotten far enough into the game to really need to design parties around situations. I've been pretty much able to go in with just a standard, you know, tank, healer, ranged, DPS sort of situation. But that might change. We will see. We will find out together, because I've literally, you saw Andre. Andre was my other giant. Was level 5. And that is as far as I've gotten in this game. And that is 2 or 3 quests in. Also, I don't utilize it too much because I'm constantly looking down here, but I really love this up here. Don't be deceived, adventurer has gained a level. Visit the stats and allocate his attribute points. Also check to see if he's gained a skill or enhancement. Alright, well, we'll take these. And we're probably going to equip Jeff with this thing because it is beastly. And Jeff, we're just going to min-max him with a whole bunch of... Choose a max of total skills and number of passive skills. Skills are gained each level. You rank up each skill, the cost goes up, so invest wisely. I didn't know the cost went up as you ranked it up. Alright, well, I'm going to get a slam. So I want him to be able to slam dudes. Did everybody level up, or was it just Jeff? Just Jeff. Alright. Well, Jeffrey, we're going to go on. There's only one way to go that we haven't explored. And there's a wolf and a fang to kill. Ooh, there's campfire. Camping restores your health. There's a chance that monsters will run up to you when you're camping. Oh, we found the wolf. Cheap shot on the spider. Oh, almost killed that spider in one hit, but not quite. Not quite. Jeff took a couple hits. We're going to minor heal him back up, and we are going to slam this other spider. And we're going to use our arrow to just snipe that spider down. Cheap shot to miss that spider, but we almost ended him. Brian can use some heals. Slam this spider down. And we are going to take a quick test. A mongoose bite does 19. Cheap shot, 49. Ooh, cheap shot right back. Well, I'll heal up that cheap shot that you did to me. I'll slam you. 26. And see, the arrow does way more than the mongoose shot. There's just no point for the mongoose shot with how I roll. Oh. So many good equipment things, and some junk. Junk's important. We gotta level up our crafting by salvaging stuff and building stuff out of the materials somehow. Put that to him. Extra energy regen. This gives me strength and wisdom. That's dexterity and focus. I think I might want that. Ooh, I don't know. I can't put that on anybody else. Alright, well, how does this hat do you? My ranger... Crit damage. Yeah, that yellow hat is surprisingly better. It's weird, but okay. Also, Ranger, we're going to up that. Use your skill to mark. We're going to mark dudes, and ultimately we want to level him up to 10 to get that perfect aim so that weapon damage can get ridiculously powerful with a 100% hit chance. So we'll just use mark so that he still has some abilities to be helpful. Our cleric is all about healing. All the minor heals for our cleric. Holy armor sounds like it could be cool, but whatever. It's fine. Do I want that? Doesn't look like I want that. Got a two-hander, can't equip that. And we got the rogue, who's just gonna go roguely on people. And upgrade cheap shot for now. Cheap shot, low blow, backstab, and trip all seem like wonderful options for my rogue. But they all seem kind of similar. I haven't really investigated too much about leveling these guys up and seeing what sort of combos I can do with their skills and what skills mesh well with others. We'll have to find all that out together. This place looks familiar, like we camped here once. Up here should be a Fang, I guess? Nope, there's gonna be some monsters. Ooh, this monster pack is shielded. So they all have a little bit of extra defense, I gather. And they are all bastards. We're gonna have to heal up Jeff. Oh, but my spell fizzled. They're just gonna wreck on Jeff some more. Alright. Take out this wolf in the front. Take him out real quick. Jeff gets some lifesteal because of his wonderful whatever it is he has that gives him lifesteal now, I forget. But we heal him up. Those wisdom points come in handy as our heals seem to be doing about 10 more points of healing if I'm counting that correctly. And we're just tearing through these level 1 monsters now. I will go in to equip that necklace, but I don't think I'm going to fuss around too much. This necklace has dexterity, focus. Alright, for dexterity I'm going to want to throw that on my ranger. I was on my ranger. There we go. Bust out. Bust out. Go. Now is Fang over here? Here we go, Fang, the giant rat Fang. We'll slam his little baby rats. Don't need any of them. Ooh, miss with your cheap shot. The cheapness of it was how often it misses. Minor heal. Oh, I healed up Jeff. I meant it Brian. Ooh. Ooh, not paying attention. Bad things happen sometimes. Alright, well we're gonna have to clear up. Whoa. Alright, just stab that rat. We don't need to use a cheap shot or nothing. We can just stab it. We'll heal up Brian. So you might be wondering how the skills in this work. I didn't really explain that too much. So if you see here, you have energy. And everybody's energy is like at 100. Most of the skills cost about 20 energy to use. But then you can use your turn to attack or defend, and that gives you 10 energy back. So long as you're not just using skills constantly, you should be fine. But a lot of these early fights, we have enough energy to be using skills constantly, so we'll be fine regardless. Oof. Mark him. He takes more damage now. Taunt him. He takes even more damage now. Cheap shot him. Ooh. Now, heal up Brian for more health. Now, oh, I didn't mean to mark again. That was a mistake. Slam him. Miss. Cheap shot him. Yay. Alright, I will heal up Jeff. Hasn't taken much damage, but now our cleric is out of energy, so the cleric will have to do long-range attacks for the remainder of the next 2 turns until they have enough energy to do anything else, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. Ooh. Because I don't think that there's going to be another turn for my cleric to get. I think we're ending it right here. Ooh, we've defeated Fang. Oh, we got this Staff of Vitality, this hammer, sword, all these wonderful goodies that we're going to look at later because we're going to go turn in that quest, and because we killed both of the side bosses, we're going to get so many more goodies. This giant problem, I solved it. Now give me my 3 rares, my legendary, and my mythical. Oh my, a giant rat you say? Ew, thanks so much for your help. This is just fabulous. Here, have this super special cupcake I made. Great skate! You've defeated your first boss. There are bound to be more of them in your journey. It looks like there's some trouble in the crypt. But before we do that, there's one more thing I want to show you. This is the Adventurer's Scroll. It's your one-stop shop for automatic adventures and notification events. Click the Adventures button with something I want to show you. Here are your 4 available slots for auto-adventuring. That's right, you can also send out adventurers to gain XP, gold, and equipment for you automatically. Put down your grog and click any of these available slots to open up the auto-adventure log. Alright, and then I can click on these. Hey, you've just found a randomly generated adventure which is unlike any we've seen before. These adventures are marked with a green star and constantly generated. They are great for farming loot. Accept this adventure and get back to adventuring. So I would accept that adventure. I would go on my own manual adventure. I would progress time to not go on my own manual adventure. But if you progress time, your invasion threat goes up and one of your towns can get taken over. And that has never happened to me. I've been in the middle of an invasion, but I never let it got taken over. I don't think I ever finished dealing with the invasion. I think that's actually where my other save file was in the middle of. But I'm going to equip my people off screen, and I will start the next episode by showing you how they look and starting to explain some of the other stuff. This episode's gone a little long, and I think our future adventures will be cut a little bit as I cut out some of the crappier portions of battles, or just some of the battles that are a little boring, and, you know, kind of make sure you guys are able to follow along with what's happening, but you guys don't need to see every single detail. I mean, unless that's what you want. If you want to see every detail, you know, let me know. I didn't think that you'd want to see every detail. If I was the one watching the videos, I wouldn't want to see every single detail of all of these battles. You know, maybe once and then the gist, which is what I'm doing. So that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I'm Nat20. You've been rolling with Nat20. And I will see you guys later.